And that's all very true. That works for them, of course. It has worked, right? You've seen it. But I've discovered that they are leaving out one specific thing, and that is Hey guys and girls, welcome to another video. I will take you to one lesson that I've learned that literally changed my mind. So watch until the end, because I've got this great idea for you as well that you can incorporate in your life as well and create the change that you've desired for so long. So stay tuned. Okay, so what is this specific thing that I want to talk about? Well, it's very easy. We are all addicts. We are all addicted, and everyone is okay with it. The whole world is okay with this. That the fact that we're all addicts, right? It's not that we're addicted to cocaine or drugs or whatever. And it's not even sugar, right? It's sugar because it's a thing, you know? Sugar is a thing. It's dangerous, and a lot of people are addicted as well. But that's not what I talk about. We are all addicted to something that holds us from having any change in our lives. And I bet you, if you watch this as well, you have something lingering in your mind that you want to change in your life. It can be anything. It can be your wealth. It can be your health. It can be your success in general. It can be your health. I don't know what it is you want to change. But there's something you want to change. You want to create a happy life. So you want to do something different in the future, and you want to change that, right? You want a different life for yourself. But I also know, because I know that as well, because I've been there as well, you've done all the works, right? You've read books, you've listened to all the audiobooks, you've watched all the videos you can find on this subject where you find your way of how to improve yourself with all these techniques and all these how-to videos on how to explain how you need to do this. And it can be from people that are really smart, right? People that actually created what in their lives what you want to create in your life as well. And that's all very true. That works for them, of course. It has worked, right? You've seen it. But I've discovered that they are leaving out one specific thing, and that is our addiction. I know you want to change, but this addiction keeps you from changing. And this addiction is the addiction to your past. We are all addicted to our past. Now, how come you are addicted to your past? I know you're wondering. So let me explain. The way you think and the way you act, the behavior that you show every day, the way you get up every morning, the way you get your breakfast, do your morning routine, whatever that is, you go to work every day, you do the things that you do every day in a certain manner. You've created these habits that are operating all on autopilot, right? You can't remember even how do you put your trousers on. Do you put your left leg first or your right leg first? I bet you just have to really think about that, right? You just do. It's a habit. It's something we've created ourselves. We've incorporated it in our body, so we don't have to think about it consciously, right? So when we've created that in our system, that we don't have to literally think about it, we actually created something in our body that can think for us. So our body has a mind of its own, right? It's even how you use your hands and your face and your thing, everything in your body is created from that body brain, so to call it. And it takes over life. It takes your life to the level that it says, you know, you don't have to think about all these things consciously. Let me take care of it. I'll take care of it. The body takes care of it. And it's all being created by repetition, by doing it day in, day out for years. By the age of 35, we've created our total system in our lives that we don't have to think about all the general things in our lives, how to do things. And even if you're younger, if you're 20, 25, you already have like 80 to 85% of all habits in your life that's going to make you progress on the same way in your future life. So we are addicted to our past because we've trained ourselves from past experiences, from past emotions, from everything in our past that creates something, how you react on some things right now, right? And because we live in this autopilot way of living, our body takes over the thinking, it actually is holding us back from changing that. Because if you want to change your morning routine, and you want to do more exercising, or you want to eat healthier, or you want to earn more money, or whatever it is that you desire, your body is holding you back. How many of you have tried to change these things? And how many of you haven't succeeded that yet? It is because your body, brain, is holding you back from the change. Your habits create a pattern that is saying, why get up this morning really early? I'm still tired when I wake up, right? Or why do I need to change my eating habits, right? My healthy eating habits, right? Why do I need to change my eating habits? Because, I like chocolate. So just for this one time, I can eat the chocolate, or I can eat the fries or the hamburgers or whatever it is that you shouldn't be eating, but you're still eating it now and then, you think? Now and then, like pretty much every day, right? How many times did you get yourself on the couch after work and consciously, I should go out running, or I go do some exercise, go to the gym, right? But you don't, because you don't feel like it. And that's something that's wrong within our society, because we're saying, when we feel about how we feel, that should be the things we listen to, right? Because that's how we operate. It should feel right. But be aware, because when it feels right, it's actually your body talking there, right? It's not your conscious mind talking. So when you're feeling okay with it, but you're thinking differently from it, that creates a conflict. And there's something very interesting happening, because your body is saying to your mind, dude, what the F are you trying to do here? I have a proven record that this is how it works. You've done this for 35 years, for 40 years, for 60 years, for 20 years. How are you going to prove to me that what I've got this on this record, that we've done this for like so many years, that this one thing that you'd like to change, you're constantly thinking that's going to change, and then everything is going to be better? Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. Take your hamburger. Sit on the couch. Do nothing, because this just feels right. I don't feel like doing that. Do you recognize these patterns? Well, if you do, I've got this interesting technique. I've learned this interesting technique, and I've seen it happening over and over and over times, where if I do this, I actually am reprogramming my body and my mind to create a new pattern that is actually showing what I desire. And that is showing that that is also a proven track record which can work for me. Now bear with me, because this is a simple technique. If you do this, this will actually make things changeable. It's not the techniques, it's not the way, you should do X or Z or A or B or whatever it is all these people teach you. It's the techniques that will work, but only if you're open to do the change, right? If your mind and your body are aligned to that change. Now that's an interesting concept. So you have taken the red pill from the Matrix, right? Take the blue pill and stay in your own life and go to sleep and wake up like nothing happened. But take the red pill and they'll go down the deep down into the rabbit hole, and you will wake up in Wonderland. It's the Matrix, right? Where Neo changes his life and seeing things that cannot be unseen. Once you know this, you cannot unknown this, right? So if you've seen this, you cannot unseen it, and you will be able to change your life forever in anything you'd like to change. But you need to do this. So we need to learn something about our brain, the way our brain functions, because that's the secret of the things. And every successful people does this. Right? Everyone do these things. They might not do it consciously or know it consciously they're doing it, but they're doing it. And it has to do with the way our brain operates. You need to know that the brain cannot make a difference between something that's really happened or if you're thinking about it. The power of our frontal cortex, this part here in the brain, the front part of our brain, is so powerful that it actually can create emotions, feelings that aren't real but are in your memory, right? So, for example, and we all know this, if you have experienced something that makes you sad, when you start thinking about it, it will actually make you sad again. And that's the power of our brain. That's the reason why we humans are different from any other species, that we can actually do this. We can worry about things. We can think back on things that makes us feel a certain way. And what does that mean biologically? That means that our brain will shoot things. I'm not a biologist, so I'm not sure how all the terms are with the stuff that's going on there. But in general, the easy explanation is hormones are being awakened and are being put into your body, into your bloodstream. So if you're feeling sad, certain emotions being created by these hormones. So even when you're happy, hormones are being shot in your body from out of your brain with hormones, right? That will actually make you feel happy. That's the function of what hormones do. They make you feel a certain way. So how powerful is it then that if you're thinking about something that happened in the past, you can actually be sad? It's not happening for real. You're just thinking about it. Now, knowing that, what would happen if you start thinking about something in the future? About something that will make you incredibly happy? What do you think will happen? Exactly. Your brain is going to help you. It's going to shoot the right hormones into your bloodstream and will actually start making you happy right now. Now, how cool is that? So when our body brain is taking over and saying, you know, I got this all covered, it just feels right to stay on the couch, it's based on the things from the past, right? We think of what's happened in the past, so it creates the body mind and keeps you from doing it. But what if we can focus on the things you're thinking about in the future, the things that you really desire, the health, the wealth, the success, anything it is what you like, the love, whatever it is, you have to think about it as if it has happened in the past. Because that's the little secret there. You need to think about something in the future as if it has happened already. And when you do that, you have to really feel it. Feel that in a couple of months you meet the most beautiful woman in your life, or the most awesome guy in the world that is gonna give you everything that you desire, that's gonna feel so good, and the love is so strong with the two of you, and you totally get each other, and everything is okay, and is like the dream relationship you desired. Make you feel how you should feel then, right? If you would actually meet that person, how would it make you feel? If you would actually make the kind of money that you desire, how would it actually be feeling? If you would open up your bank account and you will see these amounts of money on your bank account, how would it make you feel, right? Start feeling it. How does it make you feel that your boss comes to you and say, you know, you've been working hard, here's the promotion we've talked about, and I think you should take this one. This is your success. Whatever it is that you desire, make it happen in your mind as if it is already there. Now, this technique is called manifestation. Make it happening in your brain, because your brain doesn't know the difference between if it's real or it's not real, if you're just thinking about it. And once you start thinking about it, the right hormones, actually what's really happening is that even your genes are changing in your body to make it happen, because it thinks it already is happening there. It has happened already. And this is not something like hocus pocus or positive thinking, or the law of attraction and the secret and everything. Well, the secret and law of attraction has to do with it, but the secret to this, the actual secret, is that it is actually changing your biology. You are changing your biology if you start thinking differently. If you keep yourself not only in the matrix, right, in the zone of like, I'm addicted to the past and everything that's happened in the past is who I am today and that is who I am. You can actually make the decision to think of the one that you want to be and really become it itself, because you've envisioned it, you've seen it, you've felt it, you've smelled it, you've heard it. Everything that you want to manifest in your life in the future is not real, right? It's not real because it's the future, so it hasn't happened yet. But the future isn't real, but the past isn't real either. It has happened, sure, but the only thing that's real is in the now, right? You watching me right there, listening to this. This is real. Nothing is real. Even the beginning of the video isn't real anymore, right? Neither for you or for me. It's in the past. It's in our memories. So we keep it on in our memories. But it's in our heads. It's in our mind. It's in our brain, right? It's not real. We think of it and we make ourself feel in a certain way. So it also works for something you can think of in the future. That's the beauty part. And that is why we are humans, that we actually can do that. And I mean, if you haven't had enough proof already, but you know how to do this, because worrying is the same thing, but then the negative part, right? If you worry about something that might happen in the future because you're worried about something that your boss is going to tell you, or something that's happened to a family member or whatever, and he's in the hospital and you're worried about his future and what's going to happen and what if this or what if that. You're worrying and you start feeling worried in that way, right? So this shit works. Think of something in the future what you desire and make it real in your mind. And the beautiful part is that if you do that, not only the things about, the universe will help you and all those kind of things, that's a whole nother discussion. It's the way that you can actually change yourself. You're no longer addicted to the past. Because once you do that, you can show your body with the scientifical proof here. Whatever you're saying, this feels right. Well, let me tell you this. I felt it was right as well to earn 10,000 euros a month or dollars or whatever you're earning. It's right that I'm a healthy man and I'm going to live 110 years old. It's the same principle. It's the proof, because you've changed your mind, your biology. You've changed yourself by just thinking. Now, if this is to value to you, if this is something that you want to dive deeper in, let me help you with that. I've got this great video course. It's 17 videos, and it's the 17 foundations of living the happy life, where you learn all these types of practical things that will actually make the difference in your life. So go to masteryourpersonality.com. You'll see a video there. You can click on the button and you can watch my masterclass for free. That's for free. And you can also subscribe there for these 17 videos you can buy. And it's what was it, 147 or something like that, 147 euros for changing your life, right? I mean, that's peanuts. It's not 5,000 of euros or dollars going to a conference or going on a long seminar or whatever it is. No, it's doable, right? You probably would have some change money there, and it is an investment in your own life where you learn powerful techniques like these. And we go even deeper in these videos, right? It's 17 hours of video content where you learn the foundations on how to build your happy life and things that actually practical work. Because it's not about these techniques only. Of course, they're a part of it, right? But it's also about the inner work, the things that you have to do yourself from your own work, your own brain, right? We need to make our body and our brain work together to make the change last. Because doing only the things from a conscious mind, knowing the stuff, right? your body will tell you, dude, I got this history thing, right? So why? So go to masteryourpersonality.com, subscribe to the program there, and you'll dive into this head first, deep down into the rabbit hole, and I will help you personally with changing your life, achieving your goals, and create a happy, successful life for yourself. So do this and you will actually get the results. I promise you. I can actually say that. I promise you, you get the results. If you do this, this will work because it's just our biology. It's not hocus pocus or mindfulness or whatever it is. It's physical, scientific biology. It's shit that works. And that's why I just love this. And that's what I wanted to share with you today as well. It's something around 20 minutes, 24 minutes, whatever it is. I don't care. We need to get the shit done. So get there, do this, and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you changed and how things worked for you, right? I'm really anxious to see, not anxious. I'm not anxious at all. I'm really looking forward to it, right? I'm looking forward to the things that's going to change in your life. Let me know. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the 17 Foundations of the Happy Life, right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.